But at 99% will lose in this trap. I have again to be quiet because my son is sleeping. I explain you exactly what I mean by that, and I show you as always my trade also. So we see right now Bitcoin perfectly is above the 20 daily moving average. However, what we see right now is very important. This red dot appeared right now, and also we are heavily overbought on the RSI. So if we are going on the weekly, we see let's say on the daily, we see the RSI is forming a clear bearish divergence. You see here the RSI is going down while the price is going up, and you see here the price starts from here, we're clearly going up. So this is called a bearish divergence. What we are right now not see at the moment is a death cross, so we are still in a golden cross. However, I still expecting that the relief rally will continue to the upside, because if we are zooming out right now on the weekly, we see there is not much, wait a minute, the internet's very slow, we see there's not much volume coming. The big volume is coming at the level of around, wait a minute, I zoom even a little bit more out, at the level of between 38,000 and 40k. So it perfectly matches with the red resistance line. So I still expect that we will move to 40k. However, what I expecting right now, and what would be also very healthy, I wouldn't jump right now into a long position. Or if you are jumping into a long position, I would set my stop loss clearly below the weekly moving average, below 28,200, because as we are heavily overbought, you see, usually we should be here at around 50 to be neutral, but we are right now at 80. We could see a dump here all over to the daily support 30k or even to 28k to liquidate all the short positions. And if we are watching right now the funding rate are speaking clearly. You see Binance 0.01, OKX 0.02, even 0.02 on DYDX, Bybit 0.01. So we are heavily overbought. I want to see a cool down, and as Alex Becker wrote perfectly, BlackRock knows their ETF has super pumped Bitcoin. The 9,000 IQ move is to short it, use the influence to get it rejected, to cause a turbo dump, sync with the S&P 500, then buy it all up, then fill again knowing no one will buy this time, then turbo send from lows. So what he's speaking about the bigger picture. This, what he's speaking, I expecting on the big picture. And on the big picture, I can exactly explain you what I expecting here. On the big picture, I expecting that we could see Bitcoin running here. I speaking right on big picture. I speak not about tomorrow. I speak about the next weeks. I expecting that Bitcoin could run to 40 or 50, 60k here above to our yellow resistance line. And then we getting rejected. This when BlackRock sell all their stuff, as I spoke about the Black Swan event, where we see Bitcoin again to 20k around, and then after the halving, the real bull market starting. It's exactly the same what we saw here in the relief rally in 2018. We saw a huge pump, then the COVID dump, the Black Swan event, and then a huge pump. So I'm expecting still a Black Swan event, and this Black Swan event, we don't know how it will call, but in this Black Swan event, this when I expect BlackRock will sell everything and then buy cheap back at 20k or even 18k back Bitcoin. But as right now for my day traders, I still expecting a pump to 40k, but in the immediate short term, I could imagine, and it would be also very healthy if we see a drop down to at least 30k to daily support or even to 28,200. And I show you also here my RV position is still $7,300 in profits, 37%. And in my opinion, it could be a very nice entry also for everyone who's in an RV, who want to jump into RV long position. So in case you are right now in an RV long position, just make sure your stop loss below $67, below the weekly support line. If you want to jump, by the way, this was the level when I told you to enter a long position at $55, you would be right now already in a huge profit of 43%. But there will be another long opportunity either at $72 or at $67. This is how low we can go if Bitcoin is cooling down. What I personally expecting, this would be a nice another long opportunity for Aave, for example. For Bitcoin, obviously at 30k and 28k would be a nice long opportunity. The relief rally is clearly not over. In my opinion, I have the proof for it because we broke out of the symmetrical triangle. This when I told you we'll see relief rally. We see right now relief rally, and the relief rally technical price act of the symmetrical triangle is 1.46 trillion, let's say $1.5 trillion, and it's still a big way to go. It's still over 20% way to go. So I'm expecting right now consolidation or even a dump to $1 trillion, and then again a huge pump to the upside. Also the dollar is getting very weak. We see, I mean not very weak, but we broke the support line. So very important for us that the dollar stay weak. It looks very bullish for us. And on the ETH Bitcoin chart where we see Ethereum against Bitcoin, it's very interesting because, wait a minute, it's loading super blind. We are perfectly retesting the support line, and you see we're forming here triple bottom, which means we should here see a bounce to the upside, which means we see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. If Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin and we see here a pump to the upside, we're expecting Ethereum, not only Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, but also altcoins, because Ethereum is an altcoin. So I'm expecting here a big relief rally of altcoins, a big altcoin season. This is what I'm expecting right now. And don't forget, bratans, what is very important, in 5 days is the Fed meeting, and it's still 99.5% that they will stay with the interest rates as they are, which is very bullish, because as soon as they start cutting interest rates, this is very bullish on mid and long term, but in the short term, this is very bearish, because historically, as soon as they cut the interest rates, we see a dump in the market. So I'm expecting the relief rally is not over yet. It's very clear in my opinion. Again, the relief rally, this is my opinion, it's not over yet, but a cool down would be very healthy, and this is what I'm expecting. It's not a guarantee, but it would be very healthy. In my opinion, I will stay in my Aave position, and even if we are going to daily and weekly support on Aave, I will even add to my position, and maybe I would enter also a Bitcoin and an Ethereum long position. Let's see. As right now, I will stay in my Aave position because Aave will outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum because the market cap is much lower. This is what I personally expecting. But if you also want to jump into short or long position, you can claim $1,000 bonus on Bybit. You have to put $100 in and get $1,000 bonus. Link is in the description. Thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.